Outside, it's a wet Wisconsin night, but it's plenty dry underneath the roof of Miller Park. Tonight, it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. These two will have a likely impact in this series. Game 1 is next. Brent Suter, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Hamilton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on. Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to see the speed and athleticism of Billy Hamilton on display. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Peraza is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Takes this the other way to right. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In is Joey Votto now. The pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Aguilar ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Reds are down in order. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Tyler Mahle will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Liner in there for a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
Next for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. First pitch coming, here it is. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats him.
Kane gets his lead at first, nobody out. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He's been such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the National League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play. I hope he puts on a show in this game.
So striding in, Ryan Braun. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jammed him there as this is rolled out to short. One there on Defano, a double play, and that ends the inning. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park with no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Brewers are challenging the previous
Okay,
one.
we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
In now, Adam Duvall. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Behind 0-2 now.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting sixth, right fielder, Scott.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him on the way. And right into the shift. To his left, Braun. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Domingo Santana batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Santana.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now the 2-0 home. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. Fielded by Jeanette. And there are 2 away now.
Batting sixth, catcher, Manny Pena.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Pena. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Hamilton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Jeanette. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Scooter Jeanette.
Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dino, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Tucker Barnhart. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Set to deliver, the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here's a look over to first.
Oh, he's in there.
And he's back in standing. Ready with another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Jeanette aboard here at first with nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Tyler Mahle. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here.
Throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in left.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Here's the 1-2. Still 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2.
That's a ball.
And he stayed high with a changeup, apparently. Ball 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Kane is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Reds strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in now for the Brewers, Jesus Aguilar. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch coming. Here it is. A cold strike on the inside corner.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. And that is through into left. And an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Duvall on the move. One away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Brent Suter.
So here now is the pitcher, Brent Suter. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here.
Nope, that's foul.
This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Kane.
In now is Lorenzo Kane, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Aguilar stands at second with 2 gone. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back into this AB.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
3-2.
Christian Yelich would be next. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. Aguilar is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away. And boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll dive back in. In is Christian Yelich as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
I got 1 ball,
and this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And the runner back. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. Brewers are out in front, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Joey Votto, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Joey Votto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Votto will take the turn and hit for second now. Votto around second, heading for third.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Duvall. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Right fielder, Scott Shepler.
Digging in to try it again, Scott Shepler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Slider that just grabs the outside corner. Looking at his career totals, Schebler enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Short, hit hard. To his left, VR. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Reds leave one. They still trail 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. First delivery to him on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton is there now to make the play on Braun, and the Sluggers retired on just one pitch.
Right fielder, Domingo Santana.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Domingo Santana. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Striding in once again, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Shaw stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 9th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
0-2 to Travis Shaw.
0-2. I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Standing in now, Manny Pena, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. So 1-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Milwaukee leaves 1, but they're up 1-0. Ready for another chance? Scooter
Leading off for the
Jeanette.
Reds.
He'll lead things off here in this
baseman,
one-run contest.
Scooter Jeanette.
Here comes the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
0-1.
The 0-1 delivery.
Zero.
And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Now batting, Tucker Barnhart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order. Providing little resistance here, and there are two away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How
Up
about
next for
6
Cincinnati,
pitches, 2
pitcher,
strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Tyler Mahle, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Two out, nobody on. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Striding in, Jesus Aguilar will start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Jesus Aguilar.
First offering on its way. Hit down the third base line. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. This is line to left. Duvall is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
35, Brent Shooter.
Now to the plate, Brent Suter. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Suarez scoops it up. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
And here's Jose Peraza, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out, and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
In is Joey Votto now. He grounds it sharply to third. A throw to the plate, and the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1. Digging in to try it again, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider's in for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
In now, Adam Duvall. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. All tied at 1-1. Digging in and looking for more, Lorenzo Cain. And he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the sixth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Yelich. And now this will head for the 345 sign as it's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with one away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's Ryan Braun now. High in the air out to center field. Hamilton is under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
Now batting, right fielder, Domingo Santana.
Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Comes set and the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. And that brings up Scott Schebler. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. But that'll be off the right field wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Well, that's one way to lead an inning off when the game is tied. The manager would have liked for him just to get on base so that one of his teammates can bring him home, but he does it almost all on his own as the ball goes off the wall and he hustles into third with a triple.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready now. The pitch popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
There's a drive out toward left center field. And this will get to the wall now, out near the Milwaukee bullpen. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first. It's now 3-1.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 32, Jeremy Shepard.
Stepping in now, Billy Hamilton. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One strike offering now to Hamilton. Popped him up. VR trying to get there. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Peraza is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
And that misses, ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Count even now at 1-1. Barnhart on third with 2 out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Foul ball.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. Reds out in front, 3-1. Striding in once again, Travis Shaw, who sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Ball one.
And a fastball just a bit high.
1-2.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He
number
showed
9.
all hard stuff until the
Manny
fifth and final pitch for the
Diaz.
strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, Manny Pena. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Ready once again, Jesus Aguilar. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Suarez. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready for another shot now. Joey Votto
Leading off with the
will
Reds.
start us off in the
First
8th.
baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Left side, but well foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. 2 very good pitching performances illustrated
Now,
there as we give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. Ready for another chance? Eugenio Suarez. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Fielder number 23, Adam Duvall.
In now for the Reds, Adam Duvall. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Brewers 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 37, David Hernandez.
Next for Milwaukee, Jonathan Villar. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Jonathan Villar.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And that one just missed outside. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. There's one well above the zone for a ball.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Peraza stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. He was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Eric Thames will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Eric Thames.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone! Solo shot to right center. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The center fielder, number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. And he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game. Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher is giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
In is Christian Yelich, and it's fouled away. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Kane runs. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hit and run used to perfection right there. Now the tying run is at third base. We're late in the game. Let's see the pass the baton mentality if this guy can slow the game down and get that run in from third base.
Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Career numbers with David Hernandez. He's gone 2 for 6. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. The 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the slider bounces, and that gets away. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready on 1 and 2. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee, right fielder, Domingo Santana.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
That's in there, base hit. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Cincinnati, number 40, Austin Brooks.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Santana is off at first with 2 away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Fouled away. Now another 0-2. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 fouled balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that it's battle.
And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. 3 runs already home here. Tapper up the line. That's foul, so the battle will continue. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We've played 8 full. The Brewers lead it 4-3. Corey Knebel comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And that brings up Scott Schebler, the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Knebel
score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Fastball right over the outside corner. The 0-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th. They did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Brewers crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Jeremy Jeffress wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Corey Knebel wraps it up for the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jeremy Jeffress. His record is now 4-5. The loss goes to David Hernandez.